I'd like to talk about fashion. First of all, I'd like to talk about personal fashion choices, and then the effect of fashion on your social network. Because I think that your fashion should be how you express yourself. I mean, if it is t-shirts and baseball caps, then I think that shirt and cap should say something about your interests, your passions. You know, be it hunting or comic book characters. And then people see you, and you know how quickly we judge one another, and a lot of that's based on how we're dressed. And they know a little bit about who you are. And then people who are into, say, Wolverine or Glock pistols will see your hat and say, "Yeah, man, Glock, you can't argue with perfection." You know, something like that, whatever you Glock people say. And then it continues to go on up into your fashion, like into like casual wear. Like I try to have everything I look a little bit, I don't know, like I want to be outdoorsy, except I don't want to look like I walked out of a sports catalog. I want to be out, I want to look good, and if it starts dumping down rain or it gets really cold, I want my good looking clothes to function. So, you know, kind of like an expression of who I am combined with functionality. So, and then let's take it a step further. Now, this is where I almost get it, I almost grasp this, is that some people take their expression of their clothing. For instance, yeah, have you ever seen a group of, I used to work in a lot of music venues, and there'd be, you'd have like a punk rock concert or something like that, and there would be definite styles of punk rock wear. But then they would go to like local bars afterwards, and so you'd see like these punk rockers, let's say, hanging out with their crew, and no one in that crew was wearing an X-Men t-shirt and a Glock baseball cap. So it's almost like fashion is a way to define your tribe. I mean, I know definitely people that wear clothing just to identify with another group. And so, like, I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, because I'm a loner. I'm a hermit misanthrope, full of distrust for groups, if not distrust for humanity as a whole. So, like, the idea that I would dress like something, like I like a group dresses, like a uniform. It's a little bizarre to me, and so I once met this person, and this person was dressed in a kind of, I thought kind of like punk apocalypse, because it was like, it wasn't like a hard punk. It was more like tank girl punk. And oddly enough, we were at a karaoke place, and I talked to this lady for a bit, and we had lots in common and lots of common things to talk about. And then afterwards, I mentioned to one of her coworkers, who was also my friend, I said, like, "Oh man, I thought Tammy was really nice," or Blade, or whatever she called herself. I'm like, "Why don't you see if she wants to go hiking with us?" And my friend said, "Oh, Blade, she's probably not going to camp and hiking with us." And I said, "Why not?" She says she says she's totally familiar with the area we go hiking at. She said, "Yeah, but look at her. She's hardcore." And I didn't get that. But as time wore on, you know, and I'd occasionally see Blade and say hi, I started noticing all the people she hiked with, or all the people she hung with, and they all dressed in that tank girl style. So I almost think what the whole, like, just look at her, she's hardcore, where she's not going to go hiking with us. If we would have dressed like we're survivors of the apocalypse, we totally would have gone hiking. So I think, like, it's weird that fashion is a way to express ourselves, but it never occurred to me that fashion might be a way to kind of like exclude others from your tribe. It's a plane ruining another Earl video. But you would actually be so adhering to that rule that no one that doesn't look like your tribe is welcome amongst your tribe. It's kind of strange, very odd, and I think I have a basic idea that it exists, but no real understanding. So yeah, there you go. Thoughts on fashion and its social manifestations. Alright, I'll see you in the tubes.